Yeah, look, it's not official yet. Obviously, no major official announcement has come through yet, but we're imminent. It is very close. I'm waiting to see his contract firsthand. I want to see it properly because he's the B-side, so you do as you're told, and we will make sure it looks all good. No fake signatures, and then we got to fight, no problem.
Wait, what? Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
TikTok. Devin Haney says TikTok. He's waiting for George Kambosos to sign the contract. In this video, that's what we're gonna talk about. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. As you guys see on the screen, Devin the Dream Haney, he's done his portion. He signed to fight George Kambosos for all the marbles, undisputed. He posted this on his verified, evident by the check mark, you see. This is a verified page. And he says, and I quote, TikTok, we're waiting, Georgie. Now, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video. I have Devin Haney versus George Kambosos, sneak peek, a preview. If you're gassed up and looking forward to this fight, you don't want to miss that. So there's basically information that is out that George Kambosos has yet to sign his contract. My thoughts, I don't really have too many thoughts. I think we're in a space of boxing where everything becomes the biggest thing, and you have a lot of people who, it's like fear monger, right? Where you hear pieces of news and everybody kind of fills in the blank with the rest. This was recently the case for Gervonta Tank Davis and his statements online on Twitter. Tank Davis says his contract is ending with Rolando Romero, that being the last final fight. And he posted some other cryptic things. That could very well be the case, that Tank Davis is technically out of contract. But he didn't really say nothing else. And somehow, some way, this changed into Floyd Mayweather is out and Tank Davis and whoever else is in. And Tank was leaving Floyd Mayweather and he hates Floyd Mayweather and all types of things. And I'm just like, where did any of this come from? Same thing with this Devin Haney situation. You know, a lot of fear mongering, a lot of people, like, I get it. Devin Haney said TikTok and all that. But for all intents and purposes, the information that's out is that they're going to be fighting. Now, George Kambosos, he did have a few things to say, and I will pull that up on screen. Look, I'm still waiting to see his contract, him being Devin. Kambosos said after a 2-minute Royal Rumble with champion jockey James McDonald. Quote, I want to see that contract and we've got to fight, because the world and Devin Haney has got to understand they're the B-side. They've got to do what we tell you. We're the A-side. We got all the belts, and when I see it, no problem, we got to fight. But just because, or just remember, I chose you. Just remember that I chose you. I could have taken anybody, says George Kambosos. So, you know, from that, you could take what you want. He believes he's the, you know, the A side. He's like, I won on the road versus TEOFIMO. I got the belts, majority of them, even though you have the WBC belt. So as a result, you know, you're at my bequest. You have to bow down to what we say. I fought TEOFIMO in his backyard, and now I got the belt, so you got to listen to us. But a little bit weird from George Kambosos, because at the end of the day, it sounds like Devin Haney's team is aware that you hold some cards or the cards in that regard, because they're willing to fight you in Australia. And it's been reported that the rematch, should Devin Haney win, would also take place in Australia. So it doesn't sound like Devin Haney or his team is undermining the fact that you have more belts than them and you beat TEOFIMO, who had previously beat Lomachenko, because they've made concessions. Another concession that has been made by Team Haney is the mere fact that he's been making millions with DAZN. He's been making millions of dollars. Like some people say, oh, he's been overpaid, whatever. They're paying him millions of dollars. And per his own admissions, he's basically taking short money in order to see this fight through for the opportunity and the chance to defy the odds, or, you know, to realize a dream, basically. So, you know, we'll see how it plays out. I'm not going to panic and suggest that the fight is in trouble and, you know, all that other stuff. Congrats to George Kambosos. He did a good thing versus TEOFIMO. It looks like the fight's on. Hopefully we get just an official formal announcement so there's no speculation. George Kambosos, you know, at the end of the day, this is what happens. He feels like I've sparred with Pacquiao. I was underrated. I went through the tough fights with Mickey Bay and Lee Selby, and I fought TEOFIMO in his backyard. So, you know, he's feeling himself. He's like, I earned it out the mud, and I can't even really be mad at that, you know, because at the end of the day, how would you feel if you felt you did everything on the road and now you're finally in a position of power? You know, you're probably going to try to use that position of power to your advantage. But nonetheless, I hope it doesn't affect the fight from happening, which I don't put a bunch of negativity out. Like, if you guys know how my channel, I'm not trying to fear monger y'all and stuff like that. I'll keep you guys updated. I can't control what happens. And, you know, you guys got to just look up stoicism and practice stoicism, Marcus Aurelius, things like that. At the end of the day, it's going to be what it's going to be. George Kambosos, he's going to either sign or he's not going to sign. And whatever the outcome, I'll be here to report it. So if you like boxing news, all things boxing, you want the latest and greatest updates in boxing, subscribe. I looked at my YouTube analytics in the last 30 days. 50% of you guys have subscribed to my channel. The other 50% have not. Maybe you forgot. Maybe you don't know that subscribing is a thing. Maybe you've been unsubscribed by the YouTube, you know, gods or whatever. Either way, you could fix it. If you like boxing, subscribe to the channel. I drop content every day, do live streams, and much more to come. So that's the latest. Devin Haney says tick tock. All the reports are saying that the fight should be next. Either way, I'll keep you guys updated. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Undisputed, who are you picking? Devin the Dream Haney or George Ferocious Kambosos Jr.? As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. To next video's Ego signing off. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.